Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The football world is buzzing with an unexpected shakeup as the Steelers reportedly made a move that has fans and analysts talking nonstop. Sources suggest that the team has secured Jordan Love, a quarterback who has been on the radar of several franchises but never fully cemented himself as a starter in the league. While nothing is officially confirmed, whispers from insiders indicate that the Steelers see him as a potential game-changer, a player who could bring a fresh dynamic to an offense that has been seeking consistency and innovation for seasons. The speculation around this signing centers not just on his arm or athleticism, but also on his potential to completely redefine the offensive strategy, perhaps even challenging established hierarchies within the roster. For weeks, there have been rumors about the team exploring quarterback options, with scouts and front office executives reportedly evaluating talent quietly behind closed doors, creating an aura of mystery and anticipation. The timing of this signing, combined with the abrupt decision to cut a veteran player, is fueling a storm of conversation across social media platforms and sports talk shows. Fans are left questioning how quickly Love can adapt to a new system and whether he can handle the pressure of stepping into what could be a pivotal role in the Steelers' future. The veteran who was released adds another layer of intrigue to this story. According to insiders, this decision was not taken lightly, and it reportedly involved long discussions about performance, leadership, and the evolving direction of the team. The cut has left some observers shocked, considering the experience and history the veteran brings, while others speculate that it was a strategic move to free up salary cap space or create room for a new offensive identity. Analysts are already debating whether this departure signifies a generational shift or a gamble on unproven talent, highlighting the fine line teams walk between maintaining stability and chasing potential. The juxtaposition of a young quarterback with a recently released seasoned player is generating countless scenarios in fan forums, with each possible outcome dissected and analyzed. Rumors suggest that locker room dynamics may play a critical role in how this transition unfolds, especially if the incoming quarterback style or approach differs significantly from the previous leadership. Speculation is rampant that this could be the beginning of a larger rebuild or an aggressive attempt to shake up a stagnant offense. And every comment from coaches, executives, and players is being scrutinized for hidden meaning or subtle confirmation. Jordan Love's journey to the Steelers, as insiders hint, could also be intertwined with past conversations about draft picks, trades, or even potential future acquisitions. Sources claim that while Love has shown flashes of brilliance during limited playtime, his career has been characterized by a mix of opportunity and challenge, often waiting behind established starters for a chance to shine. Analysts argue that the Steelers may be betting not just on his talent, but on his hunger to prove himself, suggesting that this is as much a mental and leadership evaluation as it is a physical one. Rumors indicate that the team's coaching staff has been quietly studying his mechanics, adaptability, and decision-making under pressure, perhaps envisioning him in an expanded role that could revolutionize their offensive plays. Fans are already drawing comparisons to other quarterbacks who arrived with high expectations, wondering if Love can replicate or surpass those success stories. Social media speculation paints vivid pictures of potential matchups, game strategies, and the kinds of plays that could become staples of the Steelers' approach if this rumored signing is genuine. The excitement and uncertainty are blending into a narrative where every practice, every snap, and every training session could take on outsized significance in the coming months. The timing of the veteran's release and Love's arrival is also fueling intense debate about team strategy. Insiders suggest that this could reflect a philosophical shift in how the Steelers approach the game, signaling a preference for mobility, adaptability, and innovation over experience and tradition. Analysts are theorizing that the decision might be more than a simple personnel change. It could represent a broader commitment to building a team that is future-focused and willing to take risks. Rumors have circulated that the veteran was respected and well-liked in the locker room, which raises questions about how his absence will affect team chemistry. Speculative reports also hint that the coaching staff is considering integrating Love into a leadership role sooner than expected, perhaps challenging conventional approaches to quarterback development. Fans and commentators alike are debating whether this is a bold, visionary move or a risky gamble that could backfire if Love struggles to adapt quickly. Every anecdote, insider comment, and subtle signal from the organization is being analyzed as evidence, further feeding the fire of speculation and turning this story into a full-blown talking point across sports networks. The reaction from the fan base has been electric, with social media exploding with theories, predictions, and even heated debates. Some fans celebrate the apparent embrace of youth and potential, envisioning a future where the Steelers regain dominance with a dynamic new quarterback at the helm. Others worry about the loss of the veteran presence, fearing that experience and mentorship might be undervalued in the pursuit of potential. Analysts suggest that this signing could influence other teams, sparking a wave of quarterback movement and strategic recalibration across the league. Rumors indicate that rival franchises are watching closely, perhaps evaluating whether this move signals a broader trend in team management or a one-off gamble. The speculation has even reached casual observers, with discussions not only focusing on Love's abilities, but also on the implications for draft strategies, free agency, and the competitive landscape. The combination of surprise, controversy, and potential has created a narrative that extends far beyond the field, capturing attention from media, fans, and insiders alike, making it one of the most talked-about developments in recent memory. While the Steelers have not confirmed any official statements, whispers from unnamed sources suggest that behind-the-scenes negotiations have been ongoing for months. Analysts speculate that the front office weighed multiple options before settling on Love, considering both his on-field skill set and his off-field character, leadership potential, and adaptability. Rumors indicate that several key staff members advocated strongly for this signing, believing it could redefine the team's trajectory and set the stage for a new era of innovation and competitiveness. The sudden nature of the announcement, or leak, depending on who you ask, has led to intense scrutiny of every possible angle, from salary implications to locker room impact and coaching strategy adjustments. Fans are dissecting past performances, imagining scenarios where Love's play style meshes with existing offensive weapons, and speculating on how quickly he could step into a central role. The narrative growing around this move is thick with anticipation, uncertainty, and excitement, creating a climate where every rumor and insider tip is treated as potential confirmation, keeping discussions alive and relentless across forums, broadcasts, and social media. Speculation is reaching fever pitch regarding how this rumored acquisition could shape the Steelers' offensive philosophy. Analysts are theorizing that Jordan Love may not just be a traditional quarterback, but a catalyst for entirely new formations, schemes, and play-calling strategies. Some insiders suggest that his ability to extend plays, read defenses, and make unconventional decisions could force the coaching staff to reinvent aspects of the offensive approach, prioritizing flexibility and unpredictability over traditional consistency. Fans are imagining scenarios where Love's presence allows for a faster tempo, deeper passing attacks, and a more aggressive approach to critical downs, while others caution that such a shift carries inherent risk if the chemistry and timing aren't perfectly aligned. Rumors also point to possible adjustments in practice routines, with the offensive coordinator allegedly planning to design drills specifically around Love's strengths and tendencies. The speculation is not limited to performance alone. Analysts are considering how Love's leadership style could influence locker room hierarchies, mentoring younger players, and potentially redefining team culture. Every subtle hint from coaches, teammates, and insiders is being scrutinized as fans try to gauge how quickly and effectively this rumored signing could translate into tangible change on the field. The veteran who was reportedly released is also central to ongoing speculation. Observers argue that his departure may have been motivated not only by performance considerations, but by a desire to create space for innovation and new energy. Some insiders hint that the veteran could still play a role in mentoring behind the scenes or even influence future roster decisions, given his experience and relationships within the organization. Analysts are debating whether the move represents a clean break from tradition or a calculated risk intended to accelerate a rebuilding process. Fans are split between lamenting the loss of a familiar figure and embracing the potential of a fresh approach led by a young quarterback with untapped promise. Rumors circulating in sports circles suggest that rival teams may have been caught off guard by the speed and decisiveness of the move, prompting speculation about whether the Steelers are signaling a larger strategic shift in the league's quarterback landscape. The juxtaposition of cutting an established player while investing in a promising, less proven talent adds layers of complexity to the narrative, fueling endless debate and projection. Jordan Love's adaptation to the Steelers system is at the center of intense discussion. Sources suggest that coaching staff are evaluating not just his arm strength and mobility, but also his decision-making, reading of defenses, and ability to command huddle. Analysts speculate that if Love can quickly assimilate, he may emerge as a leader capable of reshaping the offensive identity, influencing play-calling tendencies and dictating tempo in ways previously unseen with this roster. Fans are envisioning highlight reel plays, audacious deep passes, and game-changing improvisations, fueling excitement and anticipation for what could be a transformational era. Rumors also point to potential collaborations with key offensive players, with scouts reportedly considering how Love's tendencies might complement or challenge established dynamics. The media is abuzz with comparisons to other quarterbacks who arrived under similar circumstances, weighing the probability of success and the potential pitfalls. Every anecdote about his training camp habits, preseason performance, and interactions with teammates is being parsed as evidence of readiness or areas of concern, contributing to an ever-growing narrative around his rumored impact. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The strategic implications of the veteran's release extend beyond the field. Analysts suggest that this move could free up salary cap flexibility, enabling the team to pursue additional reinforcements, draft prospects, or even trade opportunities that might have been previously unattainable. Rumors indicate that front office executives are meticulously planning next steps, considering how best to balance the integration of young talent with maintaining competitiveness. Fans speculate about possible shifts in team culture, with younger players potentially gaining more responsibility and influence, while others worry that experience lost may leave a gap in leadership. Observers note that such decisions are rarely purely tactical. They also reflect philosophical choices about identity, risk tolerance, and long-term vision. The speculation surrounding the move is thus twofold. It's about immediate performance, but also about signaling intent to rivals, fans, and future free agents. Every subtle public statement, media appearance, and insider tip is being treated as a puzzle piece in decoding the team's strategy, generating an ongoing narrative that shows no signs of slowing. Another angle of speculation involves potential ripple effects across the league. If the Steelers are indeed positioning Jordan Love as a centerpiece, other franchises may be reevaluating their quarterback strategies, considering trades, or accelerating the development of younger players in similar molds. Rumors hint that league analysts are watching closely, trying to predict how this move could influence free agency, draft priorities, and even coaching hires. Fans are theorizing about potential rivalries reignited or intensified, imagining scenarios where Love faces off against familiar faces from previous teams, adding dramatic storylines to every matchup. Social media buzz has transformed every report, rumor, or tweet into a source of excitement or conjecture, making this acquisition feel like a seismic event despite its unofficial status. The speculation is no longer contained within Pittsburgh. It's shaping discussions and strategies across the NFL, creating a narrative that intertwines performance, leadership, and league-wide competitive balance. Every hypothetical scenario, projection, and insider whisper is amplified, keeping the conversation alive and endlessly engaging. Finally, the human element of this rumored acquisition is captivating observers. Analysts and fans alike are considering the pressure, expectations, and scrutiny Jordan Love may face stepping into what could be a pivotal role for the Steelers. Rumors suggest that his mindset, preparation, and resilience will be closely monitored, as even minor struggles could ignite intense media attention and fan debate. Conversely, if he thrives, the speculation surrounding his arrival could transform into a legendary narrative about risk, foresight, and transformation. The veteran's departure adds emotional weight, with stories of mentorship, locker room influence, and personal relationships shaping the human drama behind the headlines. Fans are imagining the unfolding chapters, from early adaptation challenges to potential triumphs, while media outlets dissect every comment, every throw, and every interaction for hints of future success. This story, blending rumor, speculation, and possibility, is evolving into one of the most compelling narratives in football, where every move, every whisper, and every decision contributes to a suspenseful, unpredictable saga that has fans on the edge of their seats. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.